Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar takes control of it, and he's on the move. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. Now that is a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the ball's gone astray. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's managed to get free. That is bullish header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Piqué gets it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's really nicely played. Oh, it's Hazard! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Torres! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So it's Neymar! Decent enough try.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Oh. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Koundé. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he was. Roberto Carlos! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. And Messi! No, not quite.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He's through, now is he in? Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Messi. Bonucci does well to get it back. And no, that was never going to make it. 75 minutes played. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar is fouled. Makaleli has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit.
Shot a goal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
De Bruyne, he has found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Bruyne. Neymar. Messi. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. And claimed it back swiftly. And we're done. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Now it's Rashford. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rashford can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Rooney. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chiellini. And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. And this is Messi. Raul. Now this could be a chance. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. And it's Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, and the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This look, and Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
De Bruyne played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. Rafinha. And still we await the first breakthrough. Rooney. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that should get the job done. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Rafinha. Threads one in. And he's worked it through. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he thumps it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's a good chance! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Has been indicated.
Here comes the... Oh, smashing header! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played.
And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. They appear to be shaping up in... A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Goulet just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Goulet with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Henderson. And the shot's up. It's Jordan Henderson! Goal! Portugal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Neymar.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing nice and neat. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. David Villa. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Portugal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any...
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes on a charge down the left. Adams. And he can clear it away. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's running through. Look at the space here. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Out to the left it goes. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be
Messi.
1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. He has found the way. There's the shot! It's always been caught napping. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Villa. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Puskas! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Puskas deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Threads one in. Casillas with the clearance. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Portugal, number 20.
We have got
Puskas.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in fact.
21.
So a couple of
Mbappe.
front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 3.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Bruyne. Number 13. Number 4.
It's a threatening... And the shot! It's there! And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Inzaghi! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Cleared without complication. And smartly reclaimed. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Goulet. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. He's a sharp little ball here. Goulet's chance for a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's a sharp pass. And that interception was... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
He's had a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the foot and the shot! Ferdinand getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe touches it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kane, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He slings it in. Ferdinand with the... Oh, shooting! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Kane might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Taken back almost at once. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Big chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jorginho. Now it's Batistuta. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added
It's a
time.
promising run he's making on the right. Rafinha. Well, good effort, and it is right on half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Immediately. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Kane.
So off we go once more.
Number 6.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe! Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Koundé. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Best. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, again there's no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Rafinha. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foot in. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15.
Well, the keepers
Mbappe.
these days have done their homework.
Coming on the field is number 23.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. And he's there to get it away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off some...
Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a chance! Oh, that was close. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Inzaghi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. This is promising.
Such good technique.
Marmoush. Looking for options for movement. Face-to-face. Great chance! Off the post! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Decent progress down the left. Oh, really good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lofted in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
His way to the information centre. Substitution for Barcelona, number 12, Rooney. Coming on the field is number 6.
And the second half gets underway. Donatoni. Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Donatoni with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicely spread. Delivers with whip. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And they're back on the ball again, looking for the run. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. De Bruyne. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And it's De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Donatoni. He'll try to keep this alive. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. De Bruyne. He's having a go. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice physical challenge. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total...
Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That'll be a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get rid. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Roberto Carlos. Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And Messi! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. McManaman looking to be a menace in the final third. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And the shot! Yes! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid go into the lead. Played out wide. Threads one in. Chiellini cuts it out. And here's Mohamed Salah. Koundé. Koundé, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Distributed tidily. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rummenigge. That is a brilliant interception. That's a good ball out wide. Neymar. Maldini makes the interception. De Bruyne gets across to intercept that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Substitution.
Rafinha calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the crossfield ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back in. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. An uncompromising chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count. And that will be the final act. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've...
Big header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Howson gets it clear. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. And he's on it. Mbappe! And he can clear it away. Rooney, played out wide. Well, they've got it again. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to get it clear. Belletti. So we're still where we started right now. He's got away. Bale! Oh, some inspired defending there. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Out of play for a throw. Some really good ball movement. Cannavaro gets it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Bale! Torres is flagged offside. Koundé. And this is Rooney, shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's well positioned. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona, real chance! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And here's Mbappe. Koundé receives it in a wide position. He's got tall. It's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Koundé. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Torres! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Scholes. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to make the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. The final 5 minutes. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. It is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
Howson is there to clear.
Kane.
Messi.
Number 8, Rafinha. There will be
5 minutes to add.
added time.
That is good alertness. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away? And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Rashford. It's a pretty loose pass. And Mateus. Kaka. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. And he's found a way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Messi. He's had it taken off him. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute.
He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior goes steep. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he shoots! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Koundé, Mbappe, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri knocks it into space, picked out brilliantly. He's come in hard. Batistuta! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mateus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. And it's Kaka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 18, David Villa.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bellingham with the short one. He's in a great position here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Rooney. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Khan claims comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Rooney. Rodri. And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches.
Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And the finish! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the run, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rashford. He's gone for goal! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And it's Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. And that was very necessary, and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Rashford. Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! And he's following up! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's come in hard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to...
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. De Bruyne. Chiellini. Messi. And it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Koundé. Just too much on that. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. And he's forced to go back. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Bojan. Back into the middle. De Bruyne. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cantona. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar. Now it's Rashford. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. And the shot! And it's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bojan. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
On it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
3 minutes added time.
Cantona. Rummenigge. Piqué. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So off we go then. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar threads one in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. He's gone to goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hoeneß, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Played out towards the right wing. Koundé. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hoeneß. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Rashford. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi is in a really good position out wide. That's tidy. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up. Now that is commitment to the cause. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Gullit goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Spread it left. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. In again. Chiellini gets good distance on it. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
The
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a little off target. And here's Mbappe, now it's Rashford. That's a good ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's good play.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's gone backward here. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to...
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne. Oh, nice touch. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And Koundé. Costa Curta proves too strong. Opts for safety. Zanetti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Neymar. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Played into space out wide. In comes the corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A probing pass, and he's picked out the run. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne. Rashford. Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely weighted ball. Chiellini wins the duel this time. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gets his head up. Oh, it's hit the post. So it is still 0-0. Rijkaard. Now it's Kante. Aimed beyond the defence. An instinctive delivery. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries to play it through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking for options for movement. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
He gets big! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Rashford. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is standing over this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Messi! It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've chased...
Chance, surely! He has done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, this could be a chance. It's Rashford! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rashford really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, super ball! Pings in across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Koundé has created one goal already. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Neymar. Neymar! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now I'd just like